In global geopolitics, a specific whisper is currently circulating. Israel is the son of the US, and the UAE is becoming the child of Israel. If you track the defense pacts and technology transfers of 2026, the triad is an active reality. For decades, the standard playbook dictated that Arab Gulf states maintain strict separation from Tel Aviv. Any coordination was deep undercover if it happened at all. That strict separation is gone. We are looking at a tightly bound trilateral defense network, establishing a distinct pole of power in a fractured landscape. The conditions for this alliance started in the mid-2020s, when warfare shifted. Hostile actors realized they didn't need billion-dollar air forces to project power. They could launch swarms of low-flying, low-cost drones and missiles. Those swarms posed an immediate physical threat to the UAE. Their entire economic foundation relies on massive storage hubs and refining networks sitting exposed in the open desert. When those facilities were targeted, Abu Dhabi looked to its traditional Arab neighbors for help, but none of them possessed the precise radar and anti-air technology required to shoot down small, erratic targets. The sudden security vacuum left billions in infrastructure unprotected. To safeguard its future, the UAE chose to prioritize immediate technological survival over historical regional loyalties. To understand how they solved this problem, we have to look back at the original template for this kind of security pact, the long-standing foundational bond between Washington and Jerusalem. Over the decades, the United States consistently transferred billions of dollars in military aid and high-end weaponry directly to the Israeli military. That hardware came with a diplomatic shield. At the United Nations, the U.S. consistently used its veto power to block resolutions targeting its ally, providing a level of political cover few other nations enjoyed. In exchange, the United States gained a highly capable, live proving ground for its defense technology, along with a strategic anchor in a volatile zone. Washington traded an advanced security umbrella for a permanent regional ally. It created a reproducible template, trading high-tech defense for a strategic foothold. The UAE observed this dynamic and decided to bypass the middleman. With the signing of the Abraham Accords in 2020, they formalized direct ties with Israel. This diagram shows exactly what Abu Dhabi was after. They secured shipments of Israel's proven Iron Dome missile interceptors and the newer Iron Beam directed energy lasers to form overlapping layers of defense over their oil infrastructure. The cost for that hardware was steep. Economically, the UAE took a gamble by breaking away from established OPEC production constraints, a move that strained their relationship with Saudi Arabia. Strategically, they began integrating their offensive intelligence operations with Tel Aviv and funding joint AI defense projects. Military analysts now refer to the two nations as the two Spartas. They operate small, highly trained, and technologically advanced militaries that increasingly train and plan side by side. By integrating Israeli technology, the UAE accepted heavy political criticism from its neighbors, calculating that this specific technological edge was the most effective way to safeguard their status as a global financial hub. The maps, once drawn by religious and cultural boundaries, are being superseded by a map of infrastructure. This map shows the IMEC trade route, connecting India to Europe through the UAE and Israel. Securing this corridor is the triad's ultimate function. Their joint defense umbrella provides the physical security needed for trillions in trade to flow. This route has explicit international backing. Leaders in Washington and New Delhi actively promote it as a vital pillar of the global economy. The US built the foundation. Israel refined the defense tech. The UAE is integrating both to protect its future wealth. This chain of security transfers sits alongside the region's older conflicts, creating a parallel system organized around transactional defense and shared economic survival.